I was riding my bike through an intersection when a vehicle struck me, then ended up braking, throwing me onto the road, and then running me over.
Well, when I got to the hospital, they wouldn't let me see him at first. So, of course, you're thinking the worst. And had to do some convincing of the nurses to let me back. I just needed to see him and make sure he was okay. And he had a neck brace on, so really scary to walk in and see that. He was in a lot of pain at that point. And when eventually they let him come home, he was sore, stiff, scratched up, banged up.
Being a firefighter, I was concerned about healing and about my injuries and about what impact that might have on my future.
Tony's father had used Schwebel, Goetz Sieben before, so he had a relationship already with Jim. And when we were in the hospital, Tony's father was already on it. He had already called the firm. They sent somebody out to talk to Tony right away. And, I immediately knew we were in good hands.
Once Schwebel, Goetz Sieben was on our case, the response and the communication was really great.
We weren't just another case. It was a relationship, and they treated us like part of their family, and the communication was amazing.
It was either emails, I got phone calls, just kind of, this is what's going on, this is what to expect, this is kind of where we're at. It was nice to be able to just focus on rehab and not have to think about any of the legal aspects, knowing that Schwebel, Goetz Sieben had all of that covered. The one thing that stands out and always has stood out was a conversation I had with Jim when it was possible that our case may go to trial. I said, well, what if we lose? And he flat out said, don't worry, we won't lose, we're better than them. And it was after that point where I had 100% trust in what we were doing, and I didn't worry at all after that point.
Having Schwebel, Goetz Sieben taking care of us and taking the worry off of our shoulders really meant the world, and I would recommend them to anybody.
I would absolutely refer Schwebel, Goetz Sieben to anyone that's had any kind of a personal injury accident.
Call Schwebel, Goetz Sieben for a free consultation or visit schwebel.com.